Hey friends and neighbors, Moses Woodson here from High Desert Homestead. We never know what we're going to get into in a day. We went and put up some no trespassing signs for some friends of ours on their property. They live out of state. They're going to be moving down here within the next year anyway, but they want to make sure that everybody knew that it's private property, don't go on it. So we went over and posted some no trespassing signs. Come back, it's still early enough that I can actually do some things. So here's what I'm into. This little coop right here, I've got the silkies in here and they've been starting to lay eggs. So I have got to take and put a door on here, and I'm thinking about putting a door on it just like this one, but I think I'll reverse it and have it drop down instead of come up, because I don't have anything to attach it to on the top. It's just going to be on the outside, so have it drop down. And pretty much from what I can see, they're only messing in there. They're not messing out in the little yard there. So I'm gonna go right in here on this back side, cut out a piece of plywood. I'm gonna use a piece of this right here, this 2x2, to make the closure, and then the plywood will just go back in the hole it come out of. So I'm gonna take and break out the tools, get an outline on there of what I need to cut, and break out the little generator and sawzall and cut me a hole. Not sure if shadows will let you see that, but I've got the outline on there, traced on there. It's an 18 by 18 door. I know it's kind of big, but we've got to be able to change out bedding, clean out manure, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do now is drill some holes in these corners, in the four corners. I'm going to get out the sawzall or reciprocating saw. I'm going to cut that out, and that's going to be my opening. Then I'll get my wire over here, cut it, attach it with some clips just like I did the other one, but this one's going to come down instead of up. Be a whole lot easier to get in there and maybe clean on things. I don't know. Engineering here on the fly. I may open it up this way. I may swing it out to the side. We'll see. Who knows? Engineering on the fly. So if you're ever going to be cutting with a sawzall or reciprocating saw, what I do is I just go in the corners and use a 1-inch bit and cut my holes out. Then I can run my sawzall all 4 different directions there and don't have to worry about it getting in a bind. So just a little tip there. Now I've got to get the generator out of the van, get the saw out here. Neat little old generator. It's 2-cycle. Says it's 6 amps. The problem with this one was it got the wrong gas in it. I think it got like 100 to 1 or something, and it ran terrible. The switch went out on it. Got it from Harbor Freight. It's like $129. I don't think it pushes 6.5 amps. I really don't. It will barely run our 3-amp grinder, but it has to be running right. And that was when I first got it. So not sure exactly how many amps it runs, but it does run that Chicago electric reciprocating saw, and I've used it with it quite a bit. Runs better with it than it does my grinder, actually. So we got our hole cut out. I've got to find my dimensions on this and cut it, and this will be part of my door. And I got to clean out all this manure. We just couldn't get to the eggs, and there's no box in there for them, and they just started laying. So we're gonna tear into this and get it cleaned up, get a door on it, and get them a nice little place in there to lay eggs. They're not heavy eaters. They're really not. All right, guys, I got my wire on there, and I'm going to be using, I've showed you guys these clips. I've put stuff together with them. I am running low on them. I got a few. This is what I'm going to be using to have the door swing. I may have one more. You're in the camera shot. You know you're in the camera shot, right? I'm not down here to play with you. I'm here to build a door. You big boy. You big boy. All right, go to mama. Go to mama.
Where's that big shovel?
Go to mama. I think it's over there by the pig pen. Okay. So now I'm going to try and mount this to where I can swing it. Go. I have to trim one more tree branch here. I want to pick this up ever so slightly. Go. Tons of screws. You know you're in the camera shot again, right? He don't care. Looking for the right size one. I don't want too much sticking inside. Go. Think it'll work.
Yeah.
Check out little bitty little egg. We're hoping that they will take and go to sitting, and once we get them a box in there and raise some babies. I think they're just a neat little bird, feathers on their feet and all kinds of things. Okay, friends and neighbors, we got the wire on there. I got the board attached to the wire, and it works. It's a little bit rough yet to close. You got to kind of shimmy it around, but works pretty good. Now I just got to figure out a latch. Not sure about that one yet, but it'll come to me. The sun is sinking fast. I just went up and had something to eat. I've got quite the complicated latch here. We don't have the luxury of being able just to run to the store and grab something, and the store may not have. I was talking with somebody today on one of the videos, and the store may not even have what you're looking for when you go there. So we just learned to get by with what we can make ourselves or put together or cobble together. These two latches should hold that in place, and I shouldn't have to worry about anything getting in there. It's kind of a complicated latch. If you just have a hook latch or a slide latch, some of these coyotes and stuff, they're pretty good at getting latches done. This here is a little bit harder to do. Okay, so you have to slide this one out and this one out. You pull down on it, and then you pick these two up, and you can open the door, clean it out, get the eggs out, whatever. Then you just hook that back, pull down on that, pull down on that, and it would take quite the sophisticated coyote to get that loose. So that's about all I'm gonna have time for today. I'm gonna go get all the animals fed. We'll do it again tomorrow. I had been calling these silkies. They're actually booted banties or bantams. When I was a kid, I raised a lot of different bantam chickens, and I just think they're cool. It's a little bit of a nostalgic thing for me to raise them. They're a real pretty bird, and just a neat little addition to our homestead. I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate everybody's comments. We read all the comments. We just don't have time to respond to all of them. Every once in a while I'll take, and if somebody has a question, I'll do my best to answer it and get back to you. Thanks for all your guys' support, and remember, be not weary in well-doing, for in due season ye shall reap, if you faint not. We'll see you later.